way. Or they may be questions that are real because they affect a close family member or friend. Whatever your situation, we hope this book will be a first step towards understanding the landscape and an encouragement to know and share the love and hope we have in Christ. Tim Thornborough, Series Editor, August 2016. Transgender. Adjective, also transgendered. 1. Noting or relating to a person whose gender identity does not correspond to that person's biological sex assigned at birth. 2. Noting or relating to a person who does not conform to societal gender norms or roles. Noun, a person who is transgender. Source, dictionary.com. There's a gender in your brain and a gender in your body. For 99% of people, those things are in alignment. For transgender people, they're mismatched. That's all it is. It's not complicated. It's not a neurosis. It's a mix-up. It's a birth defect, like a cleft palate. Chaz Bono, transgender activist and entertainer. 34% of trans people attempt suicide. 64% are bullied. 73% of trans people are harassed in public. 21% of trans people avoid going out in public due to fear. Transgender Remembrance Day poster. Some men are born in their bodies, others have to fight for it. Transgender slogan. We're human beings, and this is a human life. This is reality for us, and all we ask for is acceptance and validation for what we say that we are. It's a basic human right. Andrea Pejic, transgender model. So God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God he created them. Male and female he created them. Genesis chapter 1, verse 27. Transgender. Chapter 1. There's been huge cultural change in the last few decades. Same-sex marriage would have been unthinkable 20 or 30 years ago. Now it's almost universally accepted in the Western world. And then suddenly the transgender issue is the next big social, ethical, and cultural question that has come to dominate the headlines. Hardly a week goes by, it seems, without there being some kind of transgender story in the news, and the stories will keep on coming. There has been the transitioning of Bruce, now Caitlyn Jenner, the former decathlon world record holder. Then we've had the debates over the rights and wrongs of which public bathrooms, restrooms, to use, which prison transgender people should be sent to, whether transgender people can serve in the military, and what to put on passports. There have been a number of television documentaries, including one by Louis Theroux on transgender children. And on the big screen, The Danish Girl is a dramatized account of the artist Lily Elbe, one of the first people known to have undergone sex change surgery. How should Christians respond to all this? Not just in the media and wider culture, but closer to home, in our communities, families, and churches. How should we relate to someone who is transitioning gender, or has already transitioned? And what if the sense of not fitting with the sex of one's birth is a deeply personal one for us? How should we respond? We need to begin by remembering that we are not simply talking about issues here, but people, precious individuals, each created and loved by God. Most of them don't have a strong political agenda or any desire to fight in a culture war. They are simply trying to cope with feelings that may well cause them great distress. Too often they are being damaged in the crossfire of what can become a very heated debate. As will become clear later, I do think Christians should contribute to that public discussion, but it's vitally important that we do so with great sensitivity and compassion. Let's never forget those who are most deeply affected by this subject, and let's ensure that we try to understand what they are experiencing. What is transgender? When a child is born, it's likely that the first thing anyone will say is, "It's a boy."